Hello, and welcome to my final project. My name is Sharday Middlebrook, and I am applying for the K-12 lead teacher position. I have my bachelor's degree in sociology, and I am currently in the process of obtaining a master's in education with a specialization in early childhood education. I have been a toddler teacher for 3 years, and I am currently looking forward to working with older children. Culture of universal achievement. I believe the culture of universal achievement is essential in student success. A culture of universal achievement takes place when the critical mass of staff believe that each student is capable of meeting academic standards in reading, writing, and math, and that the school has the power to make the opportunity a reality. When the majority of staff believe each student has the potential to meet the academic goal, all efforts and resources will be used to achieve those goals. Educators and leadership team will come together to bring in resources and ideas to make that belief a reality, and also hold each other accountable to support all students. 21st century skills. The world is changing rapidly, and so are the skills we need to succeed in the workforce. 21st century skills are important to have and strengthen. These skills are described as critical thinking, communication, collaborate, and creativity. Critical thinking is a skill needed for any position, as well as good communication. As an educator, it is important to be able to think creatively to solve issues and collaborate with others to develop strategies to help students achieve academic success. All these skills will aid in student and teacher successfulness. Instructional management plan. A good instructional management plan can be used as a guide to develop a positive learning environment. The instructional management plan should be student-centered to encourage student positive view of the classroom and participate in maintaining a positive learning environment. Setting high academic and behavioral expectations for the students with support in place to help students meet these goals will produce higher rates of student success. For example, my expectations for my students are to follow the rules with my guidance and to try their best in each subject. The expectation for myself is to make sure the learning environment is welcoming, safe, and encouraging. In the future, I will participate in professional development training and continue educating myself on the best ways to better teach my students. The value of collaboration. Collaborating with a team is also very important in student success. To quote Damon Lopez from his book, No Excuse University, great schools have talented professionals who find the very best ways to work together in order to get great results. In order to achieve great academic success, we must be willing to collaborate with each other. After all, it takes a village, and 2 or 3 heads are better than one. I plan on collaborating with my colleagues by being open and engaging with them, sharing information, having reflective dialogue, and respecting their viewpoints and opinions. Standards of alignment. Aligning the standards are essential in student academic success. It is the process that ensures teachers are maintaining consistency across the school, as well as implementing lessons that are required for students to learn. To ensure that my lesson plans and the standards are aligned, I plan on collaborating with teachers in my grade as well as above my grade. Multiple intelligence. Utilizing multiple areas of multiple intelligence in lesson plan is extremely important. Students learn in different ways and have strengths in different areas. Utilizing multiple areas of multiple intelligence will help all students learn the way that they need to learn. Instructional planning. Backward planning design focus on planning lessons around learning outcomes. It involves the students. BDP has 3 stages: identify desired results, determine acceptable evidence, and learning experience in instruction. The traditional model focuses on getting through the subject rather than student engagement. With the BDP model, the backward design approach begins with the assessments, in which the teacher will then create learning experiences and activities for that assessment. Assessment. To evaluate my students' learning, I will be using formative assessments. I plan on using student-teacher conferences, recordings, games, portfolios, and checklists as a ways to evaluate student learning and identify problem areas. I will also involve my students in the process and explain to them what the assessment is over and why the assessment is given. This will allow students to understand what is going on and have a positive view of the assessment, which will lead to a more positive result. Using culture of universal achievement, my colleagues and I will come together to support our students in their academic success, making sure failure is not an option. Data and data management. I believe in the importance of recording data and sharing that data with colleagues to ensure students reach academic success. Having easily accessible data that is also well organized and openly shared is beneficial to student success. It allows educators and staff to analyze scores, come together to develop strategies to achieve academic success. In summary, I am the best candidate for this lead teacher position. I possess all of the teaching and classroom management skills you require. I am passionate about learning and teaching my students. I am committed to being supportive to all of my students and making sure every need is met. I am confident in my skill in critical thinking, creativeness, and leadership skills, along with my passion, will be a great contribution to your staff. Thank you for your time.